We're back here. My son is nursing his finger that he cut with his Bushman there. You know, that's what happens when you're out here in the bush. You can cut yourself, but you know it's not a serious cut. He basically cut himself. Let me pull these things out of the ground here. You use those as tinder, they're pretty dry. He's using a piece of towel here to put pressure on his finger here. Let me see what it looks like. Okay, he's just letting it stabilize there. Again, we're out here in the woods. And, you know, it's good that we caught this on tape because
it's not my first cut.
It's definitely not his first cut. It won't be his last because anybody that uses a knife out in the bush and uses a knife is going to, you know, it's not a matter of if he's going to get cut, it's when he's going to get cut. And basically it's going to happen no matter what. You are going to get cut.
Oh, you're sweating.
It is hot. That fire is hot. Alright.
First time I drew blood with this one.
Well, you know, every knife you own, every knife that I own, I've drawn blood with it. No matter what kind of knife it is, my hands are full of scars of knife cuts. This is a typical Florida flatland here, full of palmettos, pine trees. This is what we call palmettos right here. They're very sharp. The stems are like a saw blade. They will cut you, and as a matter of fact, I got cut today handling some of these branches here. If you look at here, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't because I can't focus in on it, but those stems right there are full of, it is a serrated edge. It's like a saw. You grab those, you will get cut. Believe me. Right there. You will get cut. Here's some more right here.
Oh, it feels good out here.
This sand that I'm standing on right here, we call this sugar sand. It's a very, very fine sand. Very fine sand right here.
Cut.
Let me show my son. That's where he got cut right there with his knife.
It's a good cut.
It's a good cut. It's nice gapped open, but you know he'll survive.
Super glue.
He will learn. He will learn how to handle that knife a little bit better and use it without getting cut. He'll survive. He's a good boy. Chip off the old block. There's our fire, man. It's still going pretty good there. Alright, son. Here we got a lone pine tree that's been dead for a while. Probably, you know, burned on recognition. But I'll tell you what, if you were to go down in the center of that, probably find some light or not. My son picking up some more kindling, dry wood there to stoke the fire. Here's a little shovel
Probably find my piece of skin hanging down
that I bought here at the flea market for like $3. It's a nice little shovel that I can put in my backpack. It comes apart. Excellent for digging little holes. It's got a little compass in it. But you know, it's a nice little addition to my pack there. How's your finger, son?
Good.
Okay. It's a beautiful day out today. It's cloudy, overcast, but it's not really that cold. I would say it's probably like about maybe close to 70 degrees. My son's picking up some dry kindling, some little pieces of wood. Fire's raging there. It's beautiful out today. My son's finding all kinds of dry wood out here. Here it is, you know, toward the end of winter. It's February. Well, actually, it's March 2nd. This was a really big cold spell that hit Florida. We came out here on Saturday, and I figure we could come out here and enjoy the day. Because, you know, usually out here in Florida it's too damn hot to enjoy the day out here. Right now it's beautiful. Perfect weather. Perfect time. Let me see. What is that?
Piece of wood somebody was burning.
There's a piece of wood there we could probably use for our firewood. As firewood. A lot of dry brush out here. A lot of dry brush out here because the relative humidity is down low and it's dry out here. This is a primary time for a lot of brush fires here in Florida. So you got to be really careful when you light up a fire. You know, we've really been careful lighting this fire here. We've dug a pit, and like I said, we found us some firewood, lit up a fire using a fire steel. My son is really good at starting a fire. We've spent a lot of time outdoors practicing our survival techniques, you know, especially fire starting. I think if you're going to be a survivalist, you need to really practice all the skills that it takes to survive out in the woods. Fire, to me, is the number one. Fire making, to me, is number one. And anytime you come out here in the woods, let me see my son, there it is. Check out that cut there. Nice gapped open there, but the bleeding is stopped, and he needs to put a band-aid on there that I gave him. Again, first aid is another important thing out here in the woods. You come out here, you need to come out here with some first aid. Basically, I'm happy I brought a band-aid out here. So he's going to put a bandage on there, and he will survive. So now he's got a bandage. You know, he's not the only one. I actually cut myself on these palmettos. Here, I'm going to show you a finger here. There's a little cut right here. My thumb. Check out that. That's
My new flag.
That's his new flag there with his own blood on there. Bring a rag out with you, man. Make sure you got some stuff out here in the woods to be able to use. You know, some comforts at home. you know, rag, some Band-Aids, you know, iodine, whatever. What other knives you got on you, son? You got any other knives? Let's see what other knives you're carrying with you. You know, right now I'm carrying in my pocket I got a Open L number 8, which is one of my favorite blades. I also didn't bring my my Azula 2, but I got the sheath on my pocket, on my belt. That's how stupid that is. I left the knife. In my backpack, he's got his East Wing axe there. There you go. Nice axe. What else you got in there? You got any other knives?
I think I left my safety knife.
But you know, in my backpack, I have a few utensils there, or instruments of survival. I have a Mora Robust. Here, let me get to my case here.
My Rough Rider.
He's got a Rough Rider in this.
This one.
I also have my Corona razor tooth saw. Excellent thing to. I also have a SOG Fast Hawk, which is one of my favorite axes.
I got this thing. This old Rough Rider.
It's got an old Rough Rider blade in there.
That I sharpened.
Let me continue looking in my backpack here. This is one of my favorite blades here, a Robust, made by Mora knife. I also have a Coghlan's Fire Steel. I took this knife here and sharpened a flat edge on the spine to help with starting a fire with this Fire Steel here. It's an excellent. Of course, I got a compass here. I don't leave home without a compass. You gotta have a compass out here. I have inside here see, I've got some amadou that I found out here. This is dried up mushroom, bracket fungus. Excellent fire starter and a way to carry your fire. I have my fire starting tools here, which is a Garden Plus striker. I've got a magnesium block and a Coghlan's Fire Steel. There you go. This is great for starting a fire.
You got your dog in the front.
Yeah. And you know, basically, within here I have a strop to sharpen my knife. I also carry other things in here. And I have a baggie full of material here to start a fire with, tinder.
I got all my sharpening stuff in.
My son's got all his stuff here, strop and sharpening. Got a sharpening. He's got right there is a Smith's diamond hone, used for touching up a blade or whatever. What else you got in there? Cotton balls and, you know, with petroleum jelly. Nice tinder.
And then a whole bunch of other stuff.
Alrighty. Well, basically, we got enough stuff out here to survive on. I mean, Like I said, my son got cut today, and it's a lesson learned. Here's the last picture of our fire here. It's still going strong. Alrighty. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn off the camera now for now. Alright, thank you for watching.